Are you part of the students who are going to uni this year or who are already at university and you're curious about what you're supposed to know regarding uni? If so, you're at the right place at the right time. Today, I'm going to be telling you things that I wish I knew when I started with university. Hello everyone, my name is Hope, better known as Hope M, and if you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. If you're new to my channel, please make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the post notification bell so that the next time when I drop, you'll be the first one to be informed. Without wasting any more of your time, let's get straight in today's video. Thing number one. One thing that I can say is that you should engage in campus activities. You can't be going to campus just for class, from class to race, each and every single day. When I'm like, you should involve in campus activities, you can literally just take part in what they do. You can vlog if you have to do something on campus as much as you do something at race when you're busy studying and whatnot. Don't just be there like a nobody. Yes, in high school you were like a nobody, but engage, engage with people, because when you engage with people later on in your uni life, you're gonna need people to ask questions and whatnot. So who are you going to ask if you don't even engage in activities, you don't engage with anyone? It shouldn't be like that. Thing number two, you should find a hobby outside of school. Find something that you're going to do. Just like me, I make sure I do YouTube videos when I am free, besides academics, of course, because if you can only focus on academics, you are going to go crazy. As much as a lot of people are academic weapons, you know that you have to take a break from studying. You can't always burn your books. No matter how much of a hard worker you are, you can't study 24/7, 365 or 366. You cannot. So find a hobby. Mina, I do YouTube videos. You can vlog for TikTok, you can vlog for Instagram, you can take pictures for Instagram, you can volunteer to do certain things or wash people's shoes for money. You can literally just do anything that will, One thing that I can say that I did for myself currently, I am not yet back at race, I am still at home. I bought myself a coloring book and I'm going to buy myself colors. You know why? I want to heal my inner child. At the same time, I want to use that coloring book to color when I de-stress from academics. Just coloring and thinking about no one and anything, not even academics, and just color and set my mind free. So you can do something like that. You can paint, you can do Bible studies, but get yourself a hobby. You cannot just stay in bed and rot in bed. Okay, another hobby of mine is to watch Netflix. I know people will be like, "Most that's rotting in bed," but at least I'm teaching my mind something. I'm teaching my brain something. I'm processing what is happening in the movie, unlike just staying in bed. TikTok, 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 TikTok. Like, do something. Do something. Even if you're watching Netflix, but at least go to the table sometimes and just relax. Man, don't just stay in one position the entire day. No, don't do that. Oh, get yourself a boyfriend. I'm joking. I know most of you guys already have, but it's okay. Thing number three. If you want to make friends, you should go for orientation week. That is where you're going to make friends, including people that you do the same course as. If you're a person who likes friends and whatnot, going to campus, like I said, campus activities and whatnot, that is gonna work for you, and that's how you're really gonna make friends. Just make sure you don't choose the wrong friends, because hey, some other people are misleading. That's the only thing I'm gonna say. Thing number four, make sure you balance your academics with whatever that you are doing. If you're a person who likes dating a lot, make sure you balance your academics and your Mjolo life. But one thing I know is that relationship things and academics don't balance, especially if you're a person who lacks self-discipline. But if you're a person who has self-discipline, then good for you. But if you don't even bother yourself. And let me tell you, as a first year student, as you're watching, as a first year student, don't lie to yourself. This is a side tip. It's not part of the video, it's a side tip. Don't lie to yourself and say that you're gonna find love in first year, especially with a person who's also doing first year. The boys there that are going to be doing first year, they are confused. They don't know what they want yet. They haven't seen other people yet. The moment you and him go to second year, he might, I'm not saying all, he might date the first years when you guys are already in second year. So, sometimes university is not the place where you can find love, especially when you just arrived. Looking at the fourth years, people who are about to graduate, it's just like you arriving in grade 8 and dating a person who is in grade 12. It's not always the way it works out, so be wise. People are gonna, they might use you. This is a possibility. I'm not saying it's always like that, but just be woke. And I don't want you to go through that while you're watching my video right now. So you watching my video means that you're getting this tip. So don't let people walk over you. Don't let boys, girls, or whatever, depending on which gender you date, don't let them walk over you. Don't let them walk over you. Okay, so be able to balance academics, like I said, and whatever thing that you'll be doing on the side. If when you're a hustler, if you're a person that flies by night, make sure you balance that flying by night and your academics. Don't forget that you are there for your academics. You're not there for your friends and whatnot. Those things are just bonuses or external forces, but don't let it distract you from the main goal. Okay, tip number 5. This one is similar to what I was saying previously. No matter what emotional pain that you're going through, make sure that you still pull through for yourself academically. Be able to bounce back, okay, after the emotional pain. If you feel like whatever that is happening is too much for you, rather just cry it out. Cry, and then the next day you start working on your academics. Because as people, we go through things, but you should know that life doesn't wait for you to be okay. Life just keeps on going. If tomorrow you're writing a test and today your mom passed away, you're still gonna write the test regardless of the situation. So what I'm basically trying to say is that you have to be there even when life is not going your way, emotionally so, or mentally so, or whatever. So just make sure you pull up, because you're gonna live in regret. As much as you say, I'm just gonna stop, you're gonna live in regret and be like, why didn't I? But since you have a person who cares about you, I am telling you what you should know. So thing number 6, if you're a person who can study without a textbook, then don't buy a textbook, because 70% of the time the textbook that you guys will be using, there is an ebook. There's like an online book. You can use your laptop to read or study. But if you're a person who needs the physical book, then I'm not gonna stop you buy or purchase the book. But if you're a person who can read either way, laptop or ink, just don't buy a book, because in most cases the book is available online. You can get it through people who were doing the same modules last year, like the previous year, and in most cases the books are so expensive. The textbooks are so expensive. I don't know which course you're doing, but textbooks, sana, by that time you have to buy 6 or 7. Imagine one being 1.2, one being 1.6. just count all of those thousands. You have to even sacrifice which one you're gonna buy and which one you're gonna leave. So it's hectic out there. But as for me, I've been bouncing without a textbook, and there's someone that actually did borrow me a textbook. That's why I'm like, it's important to make friends with people that do the same course as you, even if they are 1 year ahead. Just like me, I made a friend who borrowed me their textbook once they were done with first year, and then I used the textbook and then I returned it, and then in second year or first year I only bought one book, and this year as well I'm gonna buy one book if possible. It will depend, but it's not always necessary or essential for you to like buy a textbook. But if you have to, do what you have to. And this is a secret that in most cases students don't tell their parents. They lie and be like, textbook. Okay, textbook money is needed, and then the parents are like panicking, only to find out that okay, why am I taking out our secrets? Let's leave it at that. Thing number 7, it's you versus you at university. Nobody gives a about you. Nobody cares about you. Literally, not even the lectures. No one is going to be on your case. If you want to sleep, you're going to sleep and not come to uni, and there's literally nothing they're going to do. They're just going to let you be. If you want to walk out of class, you're going to walk out of class. If you just feel like you have an emergency, you can literally talk in the lecture rooms, mara not to an extent where you disturb the lecturer while he or she is busy lecturing. You can even use your phone, so nobody gives a damn about you. It's you versus you. The only time people will start to recognize you is if you always get 100% for that module, or the lecturer is like, some students are busy getting 100%, and then the lecturer just decides to say, this one, Hope, is always getting 100, and then people will notice that, Hope is actually a wise student. But besides that, we won't know if the lecturer doesn't put the attention on you. Thing number 8, you should spend wisely, because you are going to be on yourself. Your parent is not going to be there to tell you that Khomotso, buy salt, Khomotso, save money to buy female things, when I'm like female things, put money to buy bread and whatnot. You have to live on a budget. Yes, when you're a baddie at your house, you have money, but what I'm basically saying is that just budget, budget, spend wisely. Don't spend your money on useless, irrelevant things that are not going to take you anywhere. But if you feel like it, that's on you. But if you're a person who at your home or at your house, you guys don't really have money that much, I'm talking about you being rich over the limit, like Bill Gates rich, don't spend as if there is no tomorrow. Don't spend as if there is no tomorrow. Thing number 9 is that you should create memories. As much as you focus on your academics, create memories that you're gonna remember when you are done with university. Keep those pictures, keep those videos, and then you look back after 3 years and be like, I've actually grown. I actually moved from this to this. Wow, this is an improvement. Thing number 10, make sure you avoid writing sick tests. Those tests are so hard, just as hard as the supplementary exam or the sick exam, if there is a sick exam. I don't think I've heard of that. Special exam. I think it's called special. I really don't know, because I've never ever written a special exam or a sick exam or whatever you want to call it. But make sure you don't write those, even if it means you have to go and write the exam while you are very, 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 very sick. As long as you're not in the hospital or you're dying, like literally dying, then force yourself to go and write, because it's just like a 1 hour thing or a 2 hour thing. So yeah, You know what I mean? So yes guys, this is the end of my video. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel. Like I said in the beginning, please make sure you like the video and you share it with your friend who is also going to be a first year student. So yes guys, this is part 1 of the things that I wish I knew when I got to my first year, and there will also be a part 2. Just stay tuned. I love you and God bless. Peace.